A shoe size is just completely arbitrary.
You know that they're like 3 different places have separate shoe sizes?
Yeah. And like,
what's
even
the
in the
difference?
same today, I went somewhere wearing a pair of that brand's shoes and ended up with a different size to the one that I was wearing.
I feel like every single time I've gotten shoes, I've gotten a different
size. They're just like, it's in that range, close enough. I tell you what's very close.
You know what rhymes with different size?
The first slide.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello, friends, and hello, foes, and welcome to this wonderful episode of The Comedian Odds. My name is Josh. Joining me today is T-Man, and sitting cross-legged across from me, it's Jono.
It is Jono. I'm not sure what T-Man is. But
I don't know. I was looking at T.
But I agree with it.
T.
I know why this episode's going to be a ripper.
Really?
We have an eraser for our run sheet.
Oh, we do.
We've had a whiteboard that we put our run sheet on
scrubbing
for
with our hands
almost a year. Well, I've been wiping it with my finger to save buying paper towel.
I'll use like a little crumb of paper towel.
But I bought a $2 whiteboard eraser. So if someone, a kind listener, would like to give me $2 to cover that cost for the show, I'm more than happy for them to do that. And if you want to give us $800 for the recording equipment, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But anyway, we're starting the show.
We do. We have a very special segment. A very special segment of something we haven't had for a while, Jono.
It's been a long time.
It's Josh Gets Irrationally Angry.
Oh, we haven't got it.
And I've got a new vibe of this, but we're going to hit you with
it. It's Josh Gets really happy and pleasant.
I hope so. What's coming up after that, Jono?
We're recording this on a public holiday.
We are?
In fact, a bender of public holidays.
And definitely not a sad day of mourning.
Oh, I've been crying all day.
I've been crying
That's why I went to the swimming pool to fill up the pool with my tears.
Before we came here, I had to stifle a bunch of tears. You heard me before we started.
I'm drinking a cup of tears at the moment.
I have black tears.
I'd like to talk about public holidays and all the really sensible, important public holidays that the world has.
When I said black tea, I meant because I'm drinking Coca-Cola, not anything else. But
that does sound a bit strange in hindsight.
After that, Jono, I have got another game for you. It's the one-star game.
It's definitely. I was going to say quickly becoming a favorite game. It's the best game.
It was the best.
It's a wonderful game.
It's a great game.
And the reason I like it is because I always get to be the participant.
It's fantastic. I love it.
I never have to write the question.
It's so good.
I get to be the participant every time. And then we're finishing off the first time we've actually redone this segment.
Yes,
we've done it once before.
We're coming back before.
You did Rules of the Pub, and I'm bringing it with Rules of the Cafe.
Rules of the
Because
Cafe.
we need to lay down the law.
We do.
And I'll tell you what else we need to do.
What?
The next slide.
How about that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good intro. Well done.
Speaking of which, you know what time it is for, Jono?
I do know what time it is.
It's 4. I get irrationally angry. I forgot how the volume of that thing.
It nearly knocked me off my chair.
You saw me pull it up when I wanted to get the explosion.
He cranked it.
He nearly fell over, hit the table.
You're looking really angry right now.
Oh.
In fact, you're looking so angry, it's not even a rational level of anger.
Here's the thing, Jono.
Okay, yep.
I'm pretty sure there's some levels to what I'm about to be talking about here.
Yep.
There is some rationality to it.
Okay.
But what I want you to do is I want you to tell me the limit when I've hit it, and
if you're being unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
Yeah.
And it's all about emails, because I hate emails.
You get a lot of them.
Emails.
You can't avoid emails in this modern world.
I don't work in a place. Well, I do work in a place where emails are important, but it's not a place where the emails that I get come to my personal email address.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And this is to do with my personal email address.
Okay.
Which is
so not work email,
which is sexgodforce20 at.
Yeah, well, that's who I've been sending the rent emails to, and they've been paying me.
I'm sorry.
Do you know my dad has a big pond?
Oh my god! Anytime someone
hit him up, CJ, steal it.
But so I have a couple of I've got a couple of things here that came off the top of my mind.
Yeah,
and we talked about this earlier this week together.
Yes,
it has to do with. It's only the last few weeks has happened to me.
It's weird,
but I've been getting emails popping off into my main
Spam emails.
Spam emails.
Because you asked me, you're like, have you been getting more spam email? I'm 100%. Just slipping through the spam filter. They're getting into the main inbox.
Area of my inbox.
What are the main ones that you're getting? Because for me, it's Café, like all these various antivirus ones saying it's run out. And Ozpost and like DHL and Courier's Place.
It's the
but I haven't ordered anything.
A lot of courier one I get, and I get like
it's a smart one though, the courier one. Because the chances are that you have a package coming from...
Courier one sucks as well. Because
you don't know which courier company your package is being delivered in most of the time.
And I find that like... I think there's like a 50-50 chance that I have a parcel coming in,
that's right.
And I look at that thing and I go, wait, did I have a parcel? I have to think about it for a hot second.
Every courier company could get more business from us if they actually deliver the parcels. Because now I'm like... This never going to get to our house, so
no way.
I'm just going to go into the store.
I will find that couriers do find our way in here rather than
it's
other places that cannot be spoken of.
Yes, I can speak about them.
I'm legally gonna just shut my mouth there.
But no, the courier companies do well, but their emails don't do so well.
And also, I find that, and I guess this is just a general topic about the stuff that I find annoying about emails. Yeah. But I find like email apps are the worst. There's no good email app.
The Gmail one on the computer.
Not bad.
It's good. I like it. I
get annoyed with the different segments that they have. I don't like that there's segments.
Oh, what I recommend, use classic mode.
Classic mode?
Yeah, and it's like the old school from like 2015. Is that where it's just
one big long list?
One big list.
Oh,
I love a long list. It's like Instagram did that thing for a while where they changed the feed rather than chronologically to like things.
I hate it.
It was bad. That's what like all these email apps do. They filter it by what it thinks is. I don't
want my email to think for me what I want.
Because I already think through my emails.
And the other thing is, if I really want to do it, I'll go into my actual app. I'll go to my actual email.
Yeah. If you need to get some serious emailing done,
I'll go to Outlook and I'll actually set up an actual rule, a big boy rule.
That's right. I don't want it to go, it thinks this is more important, so I'll put it up the top, and then I miss something that's legitimately more important.
If something's in the focus versus wherever the hell the other stuff is.
Oh, this is something I found out on Gmail. When you send an email to someone, you can set the importance level, and clients have started doing this to me.
Oh, you're kidding.
They'll set it as urgent. So then I get it comes to urgent. I'm like, you can't
tell me what is urgent.
That's up to me to figure out my own priorities, not you.
I don't think there's. You're never happy.
Can we appreciate how good I did reaching my glass over there? It was very far away, and
John
I did it.
is quite far away from drinking his drink.
My
water?
apple cider. Not apple teaser.
I'm having some cola.
Yep, some cola. But so what were we saying? I wasn't listening.
I was just saying how much I hate email.
Oh yeah.
I think it is definitely irrational to a point where I get really mad at like the little things, like getting emails from people which are intentionally to goad you, especially if you're at work, right?
Yeah.
You reckon someone sends an email which could clearly be just them walking over to you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mate,
we at work because we're a small company, we all sit in the same room.
Yeah.
And I'll get emails from people, and they'll be like, "Can you send me the invoice for this?" Ask me, bro.
Why aren't you walking like 5 steps?
No, I don't have to stand up to talk to anyone in the company because the office is arranged so that you can see everyone. You can just be like, "Hey, Jonathan," and I'll look up. Can you send me an invoice for that? Don't email me.
Don't email me.
Because it adds clutter. It piles it up. I have to read it. Just ask. I want to have a conversation. And at the same time, you can tell me a story about your kids.
I think we've done this segment before.
I think we cut it out.
Did we really?
This is a sneak peek for the people. I think this was in the pre-pilot episode when we were testing. Oh my God, really? And I don't think I put it in.
Oh, you guys we're just rehashing old ground here. I had that weird moment when I was just like, and I just thought it was better to bring it up in the podcast.
I was getting hella deja vu.
It was when you started talking and I was...
Yeah, it was literally the very first thing we ever talked about. Because when we were testing it, you're like, "Oh, do you have anything we can talk about?" And I'm like, yeah, bang. And I went into emails and I think I cut it out.
That's crazy.
Because I've listened back to
and
the
if
first
that's not the
episode.
case, we know King Mike will be on the job waiting.
yeah, that's true. But what I wanted to say with emails, something you can be rationally angry about. I signed you up for a Church of Scientology mailing list.
I've never gotten a single email from them.
Oh, really?
No, I've never gotten this email.
Oh, that's good. Because
I remember this, though, in high school when you did this.
Yeah, I was in high school. Because
there was a period of time when I remember we all were signing each other up to dumb stuff.
It was that moment when I think everyone figured out to sign someone up for a mailing list, you don't need their login.
No, you just need
their email address, which seems so flawed.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can sign people up to the Church of Scientology.
Well, yeah, you know how
That's why I read out a fake email for my dad, because I just remembered that thing. And like about his actual email, someone's going to sign him up to something strange.
You know, Jono, I think what we've learned from this is emails is just, it's no good.
I think it's rational anger. I don't think you exceeded the
you
threshold
think
at all.
This was a bad segment then?
No, I think we're all in agreement that emails make us irrationally angry, but if everyone's irrationally angry,
then
I think it comes down to
anger.
rational. Correct.
So, next slide.
Let's do it. Australia has a lot of public holidays.
They do.
Now, I don't know the statistic, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say the most public holidays in the world. Because I feel like it's probably true. And if it's not, oh well, doesn't matter.
Who knows? Who cares?
But I feel like we still don't have enough.
We definitely don't.
We've got 10. I know we've got 10 public holidays.
We have 10 public holidays.
Because I remember looking through my contract when I started working full time. It's 20 days of annual leave and 10 days of public holidays. So it's literally half your annual leave in public holidays.
That's nuts.
Which is a beautiful thing.
Sure
but it's
is.
not enough.
No.
I think it would be better if we had 30 public holidays a year, right?
Really?
So what I've done, I found a list of public holidays, right?
Okay.
But they're not yet public holidays. They're like national days.
All right, national days.
National Day of the Cow or whatever,
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to see if you think we should add these to our
Righto,
list.
I'll give you just an up or a down. I'll give you a yes or no.
That's right, because people say some of our public holidays are silly, right?
Nah.
The Queen's birthday, when it's not a birthday, that's not silly.
It's no longer the Queen's birthday, is it?
No,
Does it get changed to the King's birthday?
I am worried about that. I reckon we add one for the King's birthday, to be honest.
Yeah, you reckon we should just keep it in our honour?
And,
we should get an extra one.
People also say Easter too many. I say no.
Nah.
You got to remember Jesus in all his forms.
Oh, yeah, I love Jesus.
Earth, Wind, Fire, Jesus, whatever it is.
Remember the
public the day before the AFL day, which is tomorrow. Very important.
Very important.
Because I want to go to the grand final, and I also just want to have a big rest before the grand final.
I always am so worried that before the grand final,
I can't work properly.
So tired. I'm always so tired. I'm going to be stressed out, and they don't want me at work when I'm stressed out.
They don't. So all those make sense.
For sure.
So I think we figure out if we include these or not.
Hit me with them.
So this is the first one. This is National Spaghetti Day.
Spaghetti Day.
Now, it's to just think about how good spaghetti is and eat spaghetti.
How does it say how they celebrate it?
It's celebrated by eating spaghetti. And I think that's very important.
Oh.
So I say my vote is we include National Spaghetti Day.
What?
Yeah,
I think actually we should definitely. I think we should.
Oh, yeah. I tell you why we should. It says the 4th of January, and it's been 2 days since the last public holiday. So I think that's perfect.
4th of January.
Yeah,
that's 2 days after my birthday.
Perfect.
Yeah,
you can celebrate it on National Spaghetti Day.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
The next one, this is a great one. National Hugging Day, because I need a whole day to go and hug everybody. I don't want to work. I want to go and hug people.
I don't know about the hugging one.
You know what? Let's add the King's birthday, but we won't worry about National Hugging Day.
Yeah, let's change that. We'll put the King ones in.
Okay, good idea. Good idea. Cool. Okay. How do you feel about February 5? Do you reckon we should add a day on February 5?
Yeah, I reckon so, because I always get tired after February 4 and I need a break.
That's good. Do you think Nutella tastes delicious?
I was never a Nutella kid, but I can only imagine it would be.
Well, apparently in the UK, Nutella run a promotion on February 5, and it's called World Nutella Day.
World Nutella Day.
And I feel like
if it's world,
then we got to join in.
We got to join in.
Okay,
we should just make it a public holiday.
Well, talking about worlds, we need more compliments in the world, more happiness. World Compliment Day, ding.
Can we practice that?
Yeah. I really like your glasses.
I really like your glasses.
They're new.
Yeah, they are.
Last week I talked about how they're busted, but they're brand new.
They're new ones now.
All right, speed run. All right,
speed run. Go for it.
Super Mario Day.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Sure.
World Party Day.
That's
That's all the public holidays in Australia.
No.
National Zipper Day? I don't think so.
No,
I
you don't
hate
think
zippers.
so? I'm not a zipper person.
They always get stuck. Have you
They
ever
do.
in a sleeping bag? It's absolutely
The sleeping bag
impossible
ones are the worst.
to do the whole thing up and down.
For sure. 100% agree.
Doesn't work. I'm going to tell you the date and you're going to tell me what the public holiday
go
is.
for it.
May 4th.
Is it Weed Day?
No, it's Star Wars Day.
Oh, okay.
Because may the 4th be with you.
I was
No way.
thinking May. What was I thinking? 4th of the 20th.
You're thinking
20th of the
420.
4th. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't think so.
My brain heard 4 and I went for the 4. But I didn't go for,
Yeah.
I didn't go far.
This is my favorite one.
I hate that one, May. Just say I hate May the 4th.
I hate that.
May the 4th
I have a
be
friend
with
whose
you.
birthday is on May the 4th and he hates himself.
We have a friend commonly known as King Mike who would hate us for saying that.
Oh, that's true. I tell you
I'm
what,
sorry,
King
King
Mike,
Mike.
suck shit. Now, this
Okay.
is my absolute
Go for it.
favorite one on the list. No Dirty Dishes Day. This is my wet dream of a public holiday. No Dirty Dishes Day. We can call it World Dishwashing Day, and you can celebrate this day by washing dishes or not using any dishes.
Yeah.
If you don't want to wash dishes, just don't wash
don't
anything.
eat. Starve yourself.
All right, how about Hug Your Cat Day?
Hug your cat day. Yes. I mean,
Perfect. Why would this be a day? Panic Day.
I'm so worried, man.
I tell you what, for me, every day is Panic Day.
I mean, that's probably accurate.
And then directly after Panic Day,
Yep.
the day after, we have Hammock Day.
Hammock
'Cause
day.
You can
Because
chill
you're
out.
going to have a panic and then you got to go in the hammock.
That's right.
Yeah. For sure.
World Mosquito Day to celebrate the malaria vaccine.
I thought you were going to celebrate mosquitoes.
No.
I would celebrate mosquitoes, though.
I hate mosquitoes. I'm allergic to mosquito
You're
bites.
allergic to mosquito bites?
Really bad thing to be allergic to.
That's a bad one. How do you even prevent that?
Airguard. International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, that's yes.
I think every day should be that.
R.
Oh, now you can tell this was written before COVID-19.
Okay.
Global Hand Washing Day.
Global hand washing day. You know what, guys? I think that should be every day.
Did you do that thing in COVID where you went, happy birthday to
I do. I think it was because at the start of that, everyone's going, no, you know what's exactly 20 seconds? And you go, yeah, I guess that's for happy birthday to me.
I hated doing that so much. To round us out, Count Your Buttons Day. Silly.
Nah, no
Silly.
good.
Because
Silly.
I do have buttons.
You have
I was going to
buttons?
say I have no buttons.
You have buttons. You
National.
do have buttons.
Do you know what a forget-me-not is?
Isn't it a flower?
Oh, then we should celebrate National Forget-Me-Not Day.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, I hate this one. This is the worst one on the list.
Oh, okay. Go for
What
it.
is the worst kind of apple? What apple do you hate the most?
Red Delicious?
Eat a Red Delicious Apple Day.
Oh, I hate Red Delicious
The day
apples.
is apparently the Red Delicious apple is one of the healthiest fruits nature has to offer, but everyone hates them. So we all
that's
eat
because
them.
they're healthy.
That's good. maybe that is, but I'm not eating one.
I'm a pink lady all the way.
I reckon we should do number 19, pretend to be a time traveler day.
Oh, that'd be very
but
funny.
if everyone's doing it, it's not funny.
No. We should have our own day.
Just a random
Now,
day.
Maybe the Comedian Odds code can be
Oh,
turned to the
true.
Comedian Odds calendar,
And then-
we have our own days.
Okay, no, not September because it's coming up soon. I can't be asked doing it this year. April the 19th is
April the
pretend to be a
19th.
time traveler day.
Pretend to be a time traveler day.
Get ready for this. Hey, Google, remind me on April the 19th every year that it's National Time Traveler Day.
Which days of the year do you want it to repeat?
April the 19th.
Which days of the year do you want it to repeat?
Only April the 19th. She's fucking stupid. And then the last one,
I'm sorry for everyone who was playing this in their car and they had okay Google.
the very last one, this is the absolute most stupid one, so get ready to hit the
I'm
button
ready.
and cancel this out, is Alphabet Day, which means
Alphabet?
No L Day.
I hate it for. Open wide, Jono, for the podcast intro.
The mid-roll plane just went into my mouth. You know what I want to do? I don't want to talk about mid-roll.
You don't? What are you
I want to tell
about?
you about my amazing small talk that I had with the lady when I was buying my shoes today.
Oh, wonderful.
Because she said, what are you doing for the long weekend? And I said, I'm going to be doing something very, very important.
Wow,
And she
that's
said,
so cool.
charity work. I said, no, even better.
I mean, some would consider charity.
No. If the kids are going to die, they're going to die anyway.
And Jono gets cancelled here and now.
Please donate to all your favourite charities.
First, Josh said the thing about black tears. Jono saying this. Again, it was Coca-Cola.
This is the day that shit goes down. But I said, no, even more important than charity work. The most important thing, I'm going to be following the comedian. No, I'm reviewing the comedian on.
You're going to do 5-star reviewing
on Apple Podcasts, leaving a comment, liking them on Spotify, giving them the 5 stars.
Give them the 5 stars.
I'm going to be
check
playing
out
them
the Instagram feed that's definitely used all the time.
all the time. Play them on loop.
Play them on loop.
And
you know, can I say genuinely?
Yep.
So people do know that reviews actually do help people.
They do help. They do help because it's very much when you're starting, it's your friends who listed,
right?
Then friends of friends, but at some point you got to get out of the ecosystem, and reviews are something that helps that happen.
100%
because it boosts it in the algorithm.
In the algorithm,
I've used the word algorithm. I'm an influencer now.
He is now.
But yeah, that's enough of us. Yeah, you'll see us in the next slide.
I'll see you later. Are we just going? I'm just going to go.
Oh, he's going. He's going. We're not even stopping.
No, I was
Are we live?
Stop. I mean, we are.
We're live.
It's the 1-star game. It's about to be played. Will Josh or Jono get it? And what guesses will they have made? It's the 1-star game, and it's about to be played. Will Josh or Jono get it? And what guesses will they make? Oh yeah!
I got you there, didn't I?
That was wild. You, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw some behind the scenes of the comedian on quick thinking on the fly.
I just decided I want to keep going.
Just be impulsive.
Be impulsive.
Just live life.
Live
that's
selfishly.
What we did. Yeah,
and that's what I've done.
That was great.
Jono, I've got 5 1-star reviews here.
Okay, and what are you going to do with those 5 1-star
that they could be? I will give you the review slightly altered so you don't so it's no spoilers.
And I have to find out.
And you have to guess me 50-50 what one it is.
What? You're going to give me two establishments?
I'll give you 2 establishments.
And I'm going to tell you.
If you want to just give a guess first, and if you do want the plan, the practice.
It's 50-50.
50-50.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy.
We can do this. We can do this.
It's super easy.
I like this.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay. Number 1. They replanted the entire boundary of weeping cypress pines, thereby missing a golden opportunity to plant native species and provide habitat for food resources for native birds.
Wow.
The bird's cheerful song would have been appreciated by the blank's residents and visitors alike. There seems to be no effort at all in creating a bird or bee-friendly environment.
This has to be in Brunswick.
Credentials demonstrated by the trust. It needs modern management and philosophy.
Oh my God.
Is this a cemetery?
Okay.
Or is this the zoo?
Oh, damn. Okay.
We have had the zoo before, I might mind you.
Damn.
Have I gone to the zoo, or is this a cemetery?
Can I have like the last 2 lines of that again?
Sure. Okay. There seems to be no effort at all in creating a bird or bee-friendly environment. No green credentials demonstrated, and it needs modern management and philosophy.
Okay. I know in there somewhere was the word trust, and that makes me think it's going to be the zoo because zoos have trusts. People donate money to it.
Sorry, demonstrated by the trust. Yeah, there you go.
I think I'm going to put all the chockies on and saying, even though my heart wants to tell me the cemetery,
you think it's
my
zoo?
brain wants to say the zoo, so I'm going zoo.
Jono?
Damn, it was cemetery.
A cemetery.
Damn, I thought, who cares that much about a cemetery?
Yeah, well.
That was my rationale.
Okay. Next one, Jono.
Number duo.
No information or signs saying it was closed. Many people turning up and walking away. Even Google showing open, so no one bothers to update the times. Was this a market, or was this a sports ground?
Or It's got to be a market because I've done the same thing.
Yeah, of course, John.
I've
got it there.
I've been to Vic Market
One
when
of
Google
two.
Maps said it was open and it was closed.
This was for the. I'm not going to say the name of this market.
Brunswick Market?
No, it was the Rose Street Market.
Oh, where's the Rose Street Market?
Rose Street.
There's a market on Rose Street?
It's a great little market. I've been there before.
Is that a park or something? Or just on Rose Street?
No, it's just like in the middle of some. It's in like a little.
That sounds
like,
fun.
Abandoned lot. It's like super. It's super.
Oh,
Brunswicky.
I know where that is.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah,
I went there
I
the
was
other
thinking
time.
of the wrong suburb.
You were.
Yeah.
You were thinking of like
Essendon.
Essendon.
Yeah.
Street.
Yeah.
I realized after you said that what you meant.
Oh,
But
that makes sense.
there we go.
I'm 1 from 2.
You've been 1 from 2.
How many do I need to win? 3?
I'll give you 3.
3 from 5?
3 from 5.
Okay, cool.
This is the next one. I think this one's the funniest one I've ever seen.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, this one is you're gonna know what the thing was going for. Here we go.
Okay.
Has its aesthetics, though. If you want a place here, you must be either be A, rich, B, an international student, or C, ridiculously smart. Is this a review for Melbourne Uni, or is this a review for a hotel?
It's Melbourne University. Fuck that place.
I'm so sorry, King Mike again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, there is a positive one in there saying you have to be ridiculously smart. But as two people who did not go to Melbourne University, it does seem like you can buy your way into there.
There was another paragraph,
anyway.
but I felt like it wasn't necessary to read the rest of that paragraph. Okay.
2 from 3.
Yeah, the name. Okay, here we go.
This is the next question.
Okay, yeah. Blank don't own this venue. They are just one of the shows held there each week. They should never have been allowed to buy the iconic festival hall. Any church that makes you pay for the prayers is not a genuine church.
Sounds
Only
right.
leaving 1 star. Won't let me leave none.
Oh, okay.
Is this Hillsong Church or is this the Christian church?
I feel like Hillsong would take this to the next level and charge like a $3 billion membership per year or whatever. So I'm saying it's a Christian church.
Jono, you are correct.
No way.
It was the Hillsong Church. This was when they bought Festival Hall in Melbourne.
They bought Festival Hall?
Oh, they bought it for like, I don't remember how they did this, but this was in the
God.
yeah, it was nuts. It was
How
a thing
can
that
they
happened.
do that? I mean, that's really great that they're doing that and that they're expanding their... Yeah, let's go on to the next question.
Yeah, for sure.
How many? I'm a 2 from 3.
You're 2 from 4.
2 from 4. So I need this.
You need this one.
This is the last question.
You
And it's for
need
all the
this
chockies.
one.
It's for all the chockies. Okay.
And Leg's gone to sleep.
I'm ready.
We're moving
Has
on.
it actually gone to sleep?
Yeah, a little bit. We're okay. We're a little bit. This is what
You have been sitting in a very strange position.
There we go. Next segment. Here's
Yep.
the last one. We stopped for a nightcap at the sports bar, just 50 meters from our hotel room. Before we even got a drink, my wife fell down a couple steps, damaged her ankle. The bar was very dark. The steps were black. The security guard who made the report had the audacity to suggest it was our fault. We both we're
do
professional bar managers
my
and
God.
understand how this goes down. So no empathy. My wife now can't walk.
Oh my God.
And everything is a problem. Going home to
God.
Mildura has taken most of the day to arrange transport and wheelchairs and an airplane hoist. We are not litigious, however. I went back to photograph where she fell, and suddenly the lights were on. They were not on last night. Good cover-up, blank. Wouldn't have mentioned it, but your security card was just so rude.
That is terrible.
Was
That's
it?
full on? Yeah.
Was it, again, a hotel?
Yep.
Like, just like a normal hotel?
Yep,
Or was
yep.
it Crown?
Oh, I'm going to say it was Crown.
You're right. That's the wrong one.
I'll have the people know that I hit the correct sound effect because I wanted to be right regardless of what the answer was. So I won the game.
You won the game.
I won the game.
3 from 5,
Also,
Jono.
Crown needs to lift
Crown.
their fucking game
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
because that is not okay. Barbara from Mildura needs to be able to walk.
For sure.
And I tell you what else we need.
The next slide?
Yes. We've done this before, Joshua.
We have.
With the pub. You lay down the rules.
Lay down the rules.
rules of the pub.
And anyone has any issues, Look at that.
It's not our fault.
Not our fault.
We didn't write these. You found them on a stone, like the 10 Commandments. And do you know what happened to me this morning?
You found it on a stone?
I found a stone and etched into it were the rules of the cafe. And there were 3 of them. And I didn't make these up.
Thou shalt.
Thou shalt. You ready for the first one?
Give us the first one, mate.
All right. And now this isn't me. This is me.
You.
This is written by Moses or whatever. All right. If thou hast multiple sizes for coffee, thou must only have 3 sizes: small, regular, and large.
You don't think it should be called medium?
Medium is
you don't
fine.
think that they should...
It can be medium. You can have small, medium, and large. But what gets my goober is if you go to a cafe and what is large at one cafe is regular at that cafe.
Yeah, for sure.
Or you say, "Oh, can I have a small latte?" And they go, "Oh, we don't have small. We only have regular." And you don't know if regular is the same size as a small. That shits me so much.
You know, everyone knows what a regular coffee cup looks like.
Yeah.
Everyone just picture that in your head.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll have places where their regular is definitely just a small.
A regular is a small. So typically you have six ounces. I don't know what it is in the mill, but 6 ounce for small, 8 ounce for medium, 12 ounce for large.
Right.
What a lot of places do is 8 ounce for large, they do 6 ounce for regular, which is normally a small, and 8 ounce for large, medium, which is normally a large. Yeah, they go 2 ounces down. It's not on. Not on. You can't do that. You get confused.
No.
You go to a cafe and you do this thing. You try and look and see that little display they have where they've blue empty takeaway.
Also,
cup.
I'm someone who, if I'm actually going out for coffee, I want like a pot of coffee.
Yep.
I want a pot of coffee because I might be going for a walk. I might be sipping.
Yep.
And you go there and you go, well, wait a second, which one
am I meant to go with?
For?
And something that I had today, I went to a place down on Lygon Street. And there's, how would I say it? Aggressive customer service, which at a cafe I kind of like.
For sure.
I kind of like the guy just to know what he's doing or whatever.
Yeah, what can I get you?
Yeah. I have a keep cup. And it's a large size, but with keep cups, you can get whatever size you want in it because it fits the cup.
Sure.
They can just put a small in or whatever because it's different size jugs. And I said to him, "Oh, can I get just a regular?" And he's like, "Your cup fits a large." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, but can you just do up to like the line for a regular?" And he gets the large cup and he puts it next to mine. He goes, "Same size." I'm like, "Okay, just give me a large then. It looks like I'm having a large."
Yeah, no, that's BS.
Yeah.
Does that mean if I get one of those tall cups, I have to have a large?
Yeah, according to that bloke,
That's nuts.
I have to say, one of the best coffees I've ever had in my life. He knew what he was talking about.
All right.
This is for the customers, right?
Number 2, we don't write these.
Well, I didn't write this. It's just on the stone.
No, just on the stone.
You have to follow these.
Have to follow them.
Because it's set in stone.
Exactly.
If thou bringest a child to thine cafe, and thou child watchest Peppa Pig on the iPad, thou must stayeth home. If your kid can't sit for 20 minutes at a cafe without watching Peppa Pig on iPad with one of those cases that has a handle on it, just stay at home and have Nescafe.
It's like I would say it's in the same realm of like going to a restaurant for lunch and you seeing someone with like one of those big handle iPads.
It's the big rubbery case.
Rubbery
the kid
tabs
just
with an
drops
iPad.
it everywhere.
Like the iPad you've got in your hand over there.
I'm an iPad kid.
You're
I
an
love
iPad
it.
kid.
But it's no
slick.
Peppa Pig on this.
It's very it's got notes on there.
Can I have a sidebar?
Yeah, sure.
One of the new guys at work, he didn't grow up in Australia, so he doesn't know a lot of like the kids shows and stuff we had. And one day we may or may not have watched Peppa Pig on his work computer. So I look forward to that coming up in his search history. But it's always Peppa Pig at cafes. As someone who used to work at a cafe, if you hear this annoying tinny sound coming from
Bluey
a room,
sometimes I've seen Bluey.
I worked before Bluey became a thing.
Popped off.
Yeah, that's right. So you just hear a tinny noise coming from somewhere, and then you'd look into the room, and it was always one of 2 colours. Fluoro pink or fluoro green, the biggest case you've ever seen, and that rhymes.
yeah, the biggest case you've ever seen.
And there'd just be a kid sitting there, not touching their chips and tomato sauce, just 5 inches away from an iPad playing Peppa Pig.
I've got an actual question for you on the same ram of children.
Yep.
Not to distract you from reading out this great tome of information.
Yeah.
But what's up with the baby chinos, man?
A baby chino. So I think the size a baby Chino is, it's bad. But what we would do in the cafe for our own personal enjoyment, we would get a normal latte glass and make like a big boy baby Chino.
And then pour.
And it's a nice thing to eat. Just eat with a spoon, chocolatey, fluffy milk. It's a beautiful thing. But I think the whole point of a baby Chino is just to make the kid want something. So then you just buy, because it's like $2-3 or whatever. It's like the price of half the price of a coffee.
What I was going to say is, as a kid, I rarely got to have.
I never had one. The first one I ever had, I was like 20.
Like maybe when I had one, it was when I was like out with a grandma, and she was like, "Oh, what do you want? I'm getting a tea."
Yeah.
my brother's a big tea person as a kid. It was driving me nuts.
I didn't like people who bought tea at the cafe.
It's weird. I feel like you get
logical reason.
More bang for your buck with tea, though.
Yeah,
when you bring a little set with a little teapot.
Yeah, you do it in the teapot or whatever.
You get two glasses of tea.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here with a coffee, and it's going to last me half of that. And I'm like,
and they're probably going to make it too cold because it's always too cold.
Yeah.
But yes. All right, you ready for the last one?
Hit me with the last one. I'm ready.
Okay. Now, this is an important one, and I've been noticing that people haven't been doing this.
Oh, no.
So they haven't been reading the Stone.
They haven't been reading the Stone. So we're putting it out there.
Yeah, to let them know, because they want to do the right thing.
I'm sure.
All right. I can barely read my hand. I mean, I mean the Stone, it's kind of eroded. It's eroded.
For sure.
When thou is readingeth the orders, thou must readeth both the name and the order.
Nameth and the ordereth.
Because what they do, they go, Jonathan, and I don't really hear it. I'm not really sure if they said Jonathan
I'm so glad you said
or Nathan.
This. I get this when I'm anxiously waiting for food that you pick
all the time because it's the most stressful situation you get constantly.
All the time as well. yeah. Especially when you're ordering like fish and chips is a good one.
Yep.
Or those kinds of
when it's wrapped up or
something where you're in a room with maybe 2 to 3 people.
Yep.
And you know they're gonna call you out, or you know you go to get bubble tea or
that's
one
right.
of those there are those things where
somewhere where
a lot of people where they're gonna call your name out or whatever,
and they're not going to be able to remember who it was.
No.
So they just have to generally call it out.
Jono or Josh, and I'll be half listening, and
you're
I'm not
down
sure.
the room, you're on your phone, you're not paying attention.
But if they go Josh, medium-sized burger combo,
you go
that's
both
me.
of those things in context with each other make sense.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
sure.
At the cafe near us, they'll put it on the thing. And you have to wait a little bit of ways, and they'll go small flat white, and then
I was about to say
everybody orders a small flat white.
Is even worse when they
just go the order.
They just go cappuccino, and everyone goes, and you go, I don't know if this is me,
That's
and then
right.
no one's responding, and I'm like, shit, is it me? No, it's not me.
It's not me.
I start walking, because that barista's looking at me like I'm an idiot for walking up. Clearly, it's not me.
Do you feel this? This is coming from someone who was a barista, but I feel like there's an unbelievable power dynamic between a barista and a customer. I feel like a little kid. I feel worthless talking to a barista.
I tell you what, I feel the most worthless waiting for the coffee.
Yeah.
Waiting for the coffee.
Powerless.
And they're calling your name out. They look at you like you are stupid.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine
right.
you've done that to people.
Oh, 100%.
And I feel anxious because I'm sitting here going is it my turn? No one's moving. It might be my turn.
I've done things where I'm staring someone in the eyes and I'm going, long black? And they're just looking at me. Long black? Sir, you're long black? And then they go, oh shit, was that a long black?
Okay, you do that to me and I'll tell you in my head when I'm going.
All right, what's your coffee order?
We'll say it's an oat latte.
I have an oat latte. Sir, your oat latte. Sir, your oat latte.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And
you go out the shop. This is what I go. All right, I turn to the person I'm working with.
Yeah,
that dumb motherfucker.
Because the thing is, they say oat latte the first time.
Yeah,
and my first thought is, okay.
There's probably other people that could have oat latte, and then it happens again.
No one immediately moves.
Oat latte.
And I go,
I feel like I wasn't first in the quew. Maybe there was
it's hard to tell.
Someone else.
They should have those little beeper things that say who's coming in, or those little screens and and then they'll have order up and it'll have order 162
like your Macca's.
You're at Macca's
now making 152.
The deli system is great. That's an old thing.
You know when you go and you get, I don't know when this stopped.
They don't use the tickets anymore.
I feel like there'll be people listening to this who didn't do this, but you go to the deli and you rip a ticket off.
Yeah, you go to back in that time, Safeway.
Yeah, Safeway. It was always
Coles.
Safeway or IGA is where I remember this.
And you'd get a little ticket and then go, number 72.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's me. I'll get 7 slices of that, please.
Yeah.
But it's that thing. That's
sometimes
what you need. Coffee places need exactly one of those.
They need that. And I tell you what else they need. This isn't a rule. I mean, this was on the stone. I saw this on the,
really?
Stone this
you
morning.
You could probably just write it on the stone,
I remember it was... there were 2 stones.
Oh, okay.
Like the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, sure.
There was another one. Thou must make it very clear where thine waiting zone is. I've brought this up about 15 times on this podcast.
We've done this 100 times.
We need a waiting zone.
Where is the waiting zone?
Because this particular cafe...
clearly designated.
We need to know where it is. This particular cafe I went to this morning, it was very confusing. Because where we are in the coffee capital of the world is very confusing with cafes, because sometimes they'll have the window on the outside. It's very, very common to have the window.
Yep, sure.
But sometimes you order at the window and you go inside, or sometimes you go out inside and then wait at the window, and sometimes you wait at the window. So I saw the window and I'm like, okay, I think I order here, right?
Right, yeah.
And then I realized, okay, there's no pay machine. So I go inside. That was right. And then I went to wait at the window, and the guy's like, no, you got to wait inside. Why do you have the window?
What's the window for?
It was an open window. People with dogs. You're only allowed to go to it if you have dog. There's just no rhyme or reason between cafes.
I
it's
want
not something
a clearly
that meshes
designated
together.
area.
Do you know, you said bubble tea before.
Yeah.
If you go to like Chai Time or something, it'll say order and pay.
Yeah.
And then it'll say like collect your order.
Collect on this side.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Perfect. Macca's do it as well.
Yeah, true.
They'll be like, oh, just wait over there. Wait over there. Whatever. That's what you need. Perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, next slide. I'm sure this episode was better than Scooby-Doo, because that was episode 42 of the Comedians.
I don't know if I love Scooby-Doo, man. I'm not sure.
The only time I've ever watched Scooby-Doo was when I was waiting in like a doctor's waiting room.
Was it the movie though?
I don't know what it was, but it was just a whole bunch of like weeded out looking teenagers walking around with a cartoon dog doing shady shit. Isn't that what happens on every episode?
Get on the Scooby-Doo train, man.
Is the Scooby-Doo movie any good?
No, I hate the Scooby-Doo movie.
Is Scooby-Doo cartoon, or is it like actual?
It's a
like
cartoon.
Live action.
It's a cartoon, but the movie is live action.
Oh, that just seems strange.
No, it's weird. It's like they make all. It's like a animated one.
Is the dog like? Oh, animated. The dog's animated.
Not a real dog.
Oh, should have been a real dog. I bet you Lassie was a real dog.
Lassie was a real dog. Yeah.
My dog had a dog called Lassie. My dad had a dog.
Your dog had a dog called Lassie.
Anyway,
dog had a dog called Lassie.
We had a big episode. Big
episode this week. I start off with a maybe not so irrationally. Josh gets irrationally angry.
I think we figured it out well. It was irrational, but if this stuff is so common, then the problem isn't with us.
All about emails.
If everyone fails the test, it's not that the students are bad, it's that the teacher is bad.
Correct.
Yep.
That's a good point. What happened after that, Jono?
Then I introduced some national holidays that we should have, and I think we're adding about 18 more. So that's good.
I think that's
good
the
news.
right amount, actually.
That's the right amount.
That's the right amount.
Especially National Time Traveling Day.
Oh, I'm excited for that. We've called it out of the podcast now.
But you and I are going to have a big spaghetti dinner on January the 4th.
And you know what else happening after that? What we did after that?
What did we do after that?
We had a 1-star game, the 1-star review game.
Do you know I've won 2 of them now?
3 out of 5.
I think I've lost 2, won 2.
I think that if you win another 1 out of 3 out of 5, I'm going to make the passing grade 4 out of 5.
That's fair enough.
We'll see how you go. I'm
just a high achiever like that. My pass grade isn't 50-50. It has to be brought up higher. And then I found a stone. And I had the rules of the cafe, and it just so happened that I agreed with them passionately.
Did you really?
Passionate agreements with this. And can you hear that noise, Joshua?
I think I can.
I can. Isn't that convenient that when we're just about done with the podcast, the music just starts playing?
Do you think we're gonna get copyright stricken again for this?
About half the time.
Everybody, let's go.